How's it going, everybody? My name is Turing, and this is the Turing trial. It's a really interesting game. I haven't played it before, but I found it on itch.io, and it's essentially you take the Turing test, which is, I don't know too much about it, but it's essentially proves like sentience in a being. So you give AIs the Turing test to see if they could pass as human or not. And so I've been flagged, greetings sentient being, NCC 1701B. You've been flagged as a suspected robot by Overseer Spooky R3. How do you plead? And so I have to prove that I'm human by taking the Turing test. So I thought it sounded interesting, and let's get into it. I plead not guilty. Plea received, not guilty. Beginning trial, loading human identification parameters. Your trial will now begin. For due process compliance, measured human parameters will be stated. Okay. Describe your preferred biomass. Is it asking about food? Biomass. I'm going to say pizza. Okay. Describe the grooming regimen required for your cranial protein filaments. I'm gonna guess that's your hair. Okay. I only brush my hair before a shower, so as to not disrupt my curls, which is actually true, because if I brush my hair after a shower or when it's dry, it's super fuzzy, and that's not a fun time. What is the most efficient way to track an escaped defendant? Escaped defendant. So an escaped person, an escaped computer, AI, robot. Well, if they were human, I was going to say their social media, but I'd assume a robot wouldn't have as... Oh my god, using a CAPTCHA code, clearly. Oh, I don't know how those catch anything, but also I don't know how computers work, so there's that. Why do humans consume some bio creatures but protect others? Because of how do I word this? So it's talking about why some domesticated animals we eat and others we have as pets and things like that. And I think because in early domestication, some animals were bred for defense or companionship or travel, like horses, and others tasted better. I really don't know. Why does death happen? Human parameters always use both lower and upper. That's the same. Do not use the word you. Have at least 4 words containing 5 characters. Okay. Death happens because we literally get oxygenated to death. So because living tissue is always being oxygenated, and we know, and not humans, but and organisms, there we go, organisms essentially slowly burn to death. Which, if I remember correctly, I think that's also true if you think about it very technically. But yeah, kind of. Sirens blare and the drone screeches. Condition fail. Counted words incorrect. Only one word found containing 5 characters. Being. You are immediately escorted to Robot Island for punitive disassembly. Okay. I don't... At least 4 words. Only 5 characters? I thought I meant like a minimum. What? Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna try this again and see what happens. Accuse. Oh, okay. Accuse them. Greetings, slightly robot-esque passerby. You have been flagged. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so is this a new and not guilty? So I'm this new thing. Okay. Is this going to be different questions? Oh. Okay, yeah, so it's slightly different. Okay, let's try this again. My favorite breakfast foods. Pancakes and poached egg. What? Defendant used lowercase letters in input. Was I not? Did I read that wrong? Well, humans only use uppercase letters in inputs. I don't understand. Oh. Try this again. Okay. Name a pleasant biomass that falls under the designation lunch. Human parameters always use both lowercase and uppercase letters in inputs. Lunch. Okay, how about... Okay, so last time I said 1 word, so let's try one word again. What are the steps you would take to escape from a non-sentient judgment? You can't plead with it, it's non-sentient. Why do humans consume some violent creatures but protect others? Okay, so I still can't use or. And I think when it says even part of another word, that means I can't use a word that has O and O right next to each other. Okay, because some are cute and some are tasty. Okay, why does death happen? Okay, use at least 4 words containing 5 characters. Last time. Why does death happen? So technically, my answer doesn't have to make sense because 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. This is hard. Guys, vote on your cell phones below. Help me come up with this. That's not how this works. Submit answer. These are just random words at this point. Like, you can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I could put nonsense, I bet. It doesn't have to be a real word. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. What is art? Look at that. So I could really just continue 4, 5, 6, 7 and not, like, it doesn't have to make sense. That's kind of cheap. I don't like that much. Describe a sad activity. Ooh, I was pushing too many buttons. That actually is 7 though. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Success! Oh! I see. Verdict human. Defendant free to go. Okay. So I could accuse. Well, I guess that's it. This game was neat. It is a little, I don't know, there's no music, so it's like you're just an employee of this textbook game where the rules only work until you realize that you can type nonsense. Not crazy about it. They did a good job on having an interesting visually. It's neat. It fits the theme of what they're trying to do. But yeah, it's not but I don't want to bash it. It was still. Oh, I can run. What? Turn away as fast as you can. Eventually, you make some decent headway and lose the drone. After several careful moments, you reach a quiet area. There's a singed piece of paper on the ground next to some debris in a large sculpture. Felix, I'm sorry there wasn't time to integrate all the functions I wanted to give the same lenience to my side. Here are a few tips to pass on to organic systems. Follow the instructions on the human parameters exactly. The questions are really as important as the rule, and there's no check for expelling. Characters are easy to use in space or new line. So when you need to enter a certain amount of characters, ABC works as well as 1, 2, 3, dot, or dashes. I don't know what they'll do once they find out. Screens are always the same. Here's always from developer. Control returns. There won't be no responses to that. Okay, well that just made it more interesting. But it wasn't obvious that that was a choice, and if you got accused, if you failed, then that option didn't always come up, I don't think. But that kind of like made it a little more personal. Like, it like built the world around it a little more. So yeah, I liked it. Okay, I like this. I'm not gonna play it again, but I liked it. If you want to play this, it's on itch.io. I can put a link in the description. And if you want to see more of my videos, check my annotations. But other than that, thanks so much for watching.